Hi again, fifth graders. I hope my test video went well. We'll see how this video goes and hopefully we can keep this up. I know I got in touch with a few of you and you were interested in listening to me read. I have the book right now on my Kindle. That was the easiest way for me to access a book that I thought you guys would be interested in. I hope you've been able to read at home. I know I'm almost through my second book, so I'm making slow progress, but I've been trying to keep up with at least some reading to keep myself on a schedule. Like I posted in our Google Classroom, I'm going to be reading Stink in the incredible Super-Galactic Jawbreaker. Unfortunately, I think on video, when I show you pictures, it's a little backwards, but I'll figure out if there's another way for me to fix that, and we will continue problem solving. So if you are tuning in, thank you. I hope this is at least a little bit exciting. I know everyone's kind of getting a little bit stir crazy, so I thought this might be at least something for you to look forward to. So let me know what you think, and if you have any requests for other books, I can get access to a lot of books through the library on my Kindle. So the first chapter is called Kid in a Candy Store. Gigantic, super colossal, intergalactic. Stink stood smack in the middle of the Whistle Stop candy shop. Shelves all around him were chock full of sour balls, penny candy that cost 10 cents, licorice, shoelaces, gummy money, candy pebbles, spooky eye gumballs, wax fangs, buttered popcorn jelly beans, bottle caps, chocolate Scotty dogs, and mood lollipops. Then he saw it, right smack in the middle of it all. Hello, welcome to Planet Jawbreaker. Super-Galactic Jawbreakers. Stink reached to pick one up. It was an earth, a globe, a world unto itself. A speckled, sparkling planet, bigger than a marble, bigger than a super ball, bigger than a golf ball, world's largest jawbreaker, or at least the biggest Stink had ever seen in his whole entire 7 years on the planet. Stink's sister Judy ran up to him. Look, Stink, they have bubblegum, bologna, and lollipops that play music, and real and true rainforest gum, and best of all, gummy brains. I can't decide what you're getting me. Your brains are gummy if you think I'm buying you stuff, Stink told his big sister. Sometimes big sisters were so double, triple, quadruple bossy. There's a picture on this page of Stink and Judy in the candy store. I know the words are backwards, but you can still see. Come on, Stink, don't be a sour ball. You have a big, fat $5 gift certificate. I earned it. Dad took me to the college, and I was in a study for short people. I had to answer really hard questions. Stink, I can't help it if I'm not short. Please, pretty please, with gummy brains on top, just one candy cell phone. Purple candy corn? A diamond ring lollipop? I know. If you won't buy me candy, how about this? How to make your own gum kit? No, and nope. Come on, Stinker, just one teeny weeny piece of candy. How much can one piece of penny candy cost? 10 cents. Some penny candy costs 25 cents. Huh? How can something that costs a penny cost a quarter? Beats me, said Stink. Stink's sister Judy was in a mood. She slumped down on the car seat couch in the corner of the candy store. She pretended to watch the Oompa Loompas dancing on the TV screen in front of her. Stink popped from one shelf to the next, filling his basket with suckers and sour balls, gumballs, and gummy worms. Stink, I'm telling Dad you're acting like a kid in a candy store, said Judy. But I am a kid in a candy store, said Stink. Hey, you just said an idiom. I am not an idiot, said Judy. I'm going to stop right here. We learned about idioms when we were reading the Phantom Tollbooth not too long ago. So if you remember what an idiom is, comment below once I post this video on our Google Classroom, and I'll talk about it in the next video. Idiom. It's what you call a funny saying. Mrs. D taught us a bunch of them. Like if you're in a bad mood, I could say you got up on the wrong side of the bed. But I'm not in a bad mood because you're going to get some candy, right? Wrong. Is stinks on ice an idiom? How about rotten to the core, said Moody Judy. Now you're acting like sour grapes, said Stink. Get it? Sour grapes is another idiom. Stop saying idiom, said Judy. Okay. If I get you candy, what will you give me? Asked Stink. Let's strike a deal. Get it? Judy rolled her eyes. How about 1 grouchy pencil and 2 President baseball cards for this box of rainforest gum? 3 President baseball cards, said Stink, and one of them has to be James Madison. Deal, said Judy. Goody gumdrops. Thanks, Stink. Now, Richie Rich, let me see what you're getting yourself with all that money. I, said Stink, am getting the world's biggest jawbreaker. He held it up for Judy to see. It changes colors and flavors as you go. Rare. It looks like an earth, or a giant emu egg, or something. Or something, said Stink. Stink, I don't think you want to eat that. Says here on the box that it contains wax. Does not. Does too, Judy pointed to the words on the box. So? I've eaten wax before. Have not. Have too. Stink, wax is like candles, said Judy. Wax is like earwax. Are you going to eat earwax, Stink? Give it, said Stink, taking it back. Stop saying earwax. I'm still eating it. It has fire in the middle. Like a fireball? Like the Earth's core, said Stink. Rare, said Judy. Do you think it will really break your jaw? It better, said Stink. So there is a little cartoon here about sour grapes that says, I choose the purple grapes to become jelly. Yay, yippee, yoo-hoo! And then these grapes say, who wants to be made into sticky old jelly anyway? You're just being a bunch of sour grapes, which makes sour jelly. You'll make great raisins, though. So there's a little idiom cartoon right there. Chapter 2, Finger Lickin' Good. Stink took 1 lick, then another, then another. The giant jawbreaker was way too big to fit in his mouth. Slurp, he licked that jawbreaker all the way home. Soup, he licked it all the way up to his room. Slop, he licked it while he fed Toady one-handed. He licked it while he played with his President baseball cards, including James Madison, thanks to Judy. He licked it while he did his homework one-handed. He licked it the whole time he talked to Grandma Lou on the phone, telling her all about the pajama day they were going to have in Mrs. D's class. He even licked it while he set the table for dinner. One-handed, of course. Here he is licking it. Pretty soon, his lips were green, and his tongue was blue, and his hands were as sticky as gum on a sneaker bottom. Hey, Judy asked at dinner, why is there a big, fat, sticky blue fingerprint on my plate? Oops, said Stink, licking off his fingers. Finger licking good. Stink's eating a jawbreaker for dinner, said Judy, pointing. Stink, put that jawbreaker down and eat some real food, said Dad. Here, have some macaroni. Here he is sitting at the dinner table, eating his jawbreaker. This is real food, said Stink. It contains vitamins A and C and calcium. No lie. And dextrose, sucrose, fructose, and all that other stuff that makes you comatose, said Judy. It's not going to make me comb my toes, said Stink. And don't forget wax, said Judy. Macaroni, said Mom. You heard Dad. And green beans. But it didn't break my jaw yet, said Stink. It didn't even stretch my mouth one bit. You already have a big mouth, said Judy. Hardy har har, said Stink. Well, it didn't set my tongue on fire yet or make my cheeks feel like a chipmunk either. It may not break your jaw, said Judy, but all your teeth are going to fall out. For sure and absolutely positive. Did you know Queen Elizabeth ate so many candies from her pockets that her teeth turned black? No lie. At least I won't have to brush them every day, said Stink. Every day, Stink ate a little more and a little more of his jawbreaker. He ate it in bed first thing in the morning before he brushed his teeth. He ate it at recess in between playing horse with his super-duper best friend Webster. He ate it on the bus and all the way home from school. He gave a lick to Mouse the cat. He gave a lick to Toady the toad. He even tried giving a lick to Jaws the Venus flytrap. Stink's jawbreaker went from Super-Galactic to just plain galactic. From golf ball size to super ball size. Are you still eating that thing? Asked Judy. Stink stuck out his tongue. Well, you look like a skink, said Judy. She pointed to his blue tongue. Shoop, went Stink. Stink ate his not super-galactic jawbreaker for 1 whole week. He ate it when it tasted like chalk. He ate it when it tasted like grapefruit. He ate it through the fiery core to the sweet, sugary center. He ate it down to a marble, a teeny tiny pea. Then, in one single bite, one not jaw-breaking crunch, it was Gone, gone. Stink was down in the dumps. He moped around the house for 1 whole day and a night. He stomped up the stairs. He stomped down. He drew comics. Kapow! He did not play with Toady once. He did not do his homework. He went outside and bounced Judy's basketball 117 times. Somebody got up on the wrong side of the bed, said Judy. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were in a mood. I can have moods too, you know, Stink kept counting. 118, 119. Is it because your jawbreaker's all gone? Asked Judy. It's because that jawbreaker lied. They should call it world's biggest unjawbreaker. I ate and ate in that thing for 1 whole week, and it did not break my jaw. Not once. It didn't even make my mouth 1 teeny weeny bit bigger. See? Stink clicked and clacked his teeth open and shut. Maybe that's a good thing, said Judy. I mean, if it did break your jaw for real, wouldn't you be mad? Yeah, but instead, I'm madder. Stink had an idea. A brilliant what to do when you're mad idea. Stink would write a letter, a real and true official snail mail letter, a letter with a greeting and a body and a closing, just the way Mrs. D taught them in their How to Write a Letter unit at school. Here he is thinking about his idea. All right, I'm going to stop right there and make sure that this worked and I'm able to upload it, and then I can keep reading tomorrow. If you have other books that you want me to read, this book is not super long. So when I finish this one, I am happy to post me reading other books. I know Harry Potter is available, so we could also do that one if you guys want. But it's good being able to see you all, and I hope you were able to log in and see this. Even if you fast forward through all of it, I won't know. But I miss you guys, and I'm happy I get to at least do this. So see you later.